Stop number 7 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee, in the northeastern portion of Volunteer State. You want 75 bucks of short track madness? You got it. Here today for the running of the Food City 500, a track banked at 36 degrees and around a half mile bull ring, and the fans are all packed for this one. As we are here today, as we hear the starting lineup for today's running event, on the pole it is Seth Cole in car number 52. He's alongside Keith Batson in car number 21 in the Valvoline Ford. Seth won the season at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Keith has yet to win the season. Maybe today will be the day for him. Second row sees Zach Winkle in car number 11. He's alongside Nathan Hudson in car number 16. Third row sees car number 44. Matt McIntyre. He's alongside Cat Batson in car number 15. Going to row number 4, we see Jessica Shelton in car number 9, who's had a not so good start to the season so far, but she hopes today she gets things turned around. She's alongside the winner at Texas this season, Trent Dunham, in number 1, the Bullfrog Net Chevrolet. Next row down has the Daytona 500 champion Kyle Matthews, and alongside number 55, Rob Evans. Next row, Dylan Young, carrying one of our in-car cameras in today's race here today. He's in a Red Roof Vince Buick, car number 2. He's alongside Mitchell Collins in car number 70. Next row, Levi McIntyre carrying our second in-car camera, and our third in-car camera rides inside Joshua Osborne's car. Joshua sits right alongside Levi in that row. Next row, Dylan Poteet in 22, and number 71, Kev Shear. Next row is number 88, Aaron Macklin, who won at Richmond. He's alongside number 48, Jesse Turner. Next row, Johnny Gardner in 66, and Charles Sanford in car number 90. It's Quentin Moore in 26, and beside him will be car number 84. It is Zachary Fitzwater. Next row down has the winner at Rockingham, Zach Rogers. He's alongside car 33, Jacob Thibodeau. Next row is Mike Becker in 7 and 27, Stephen Cullen. And it's number 51, Jordan Anderson. He's alongside of him is number 67. It is Chelsea Bowles. Next row down has number 4, William Brock, and beside him will be car number 12, Ryan George. Next row down after that would be car 64, Jay Jefferson. He's alongside car number 47. It is, it is Zed Weinstein. Next row down is number 5, Phil Parker in the All-Star Racing Chevrolet. He's alongside number 3, the Wrangler Chevrolet of Cole Deaver. Cole won at Darlington this season. Next row down is Shea Derryman in number 0 and number 89, James Sykes. Next row down has number 14, Daniel Bouchard. And number 41, it is the car of Colton Schwartz. Next row down has car number 75, Travis Furness, and number 97 is Laura Chung. Starting shotgun in the field will be car number 8, Matt Haas, at the wheel of his Chevrolet. He starts shotgun in the field in 41st position, but sometimes where you start at Bristol has no bearing on where you finish in this race here today. In this race, because obviously, well, you know how Bristol can be, obviously, too, because this track can, well, like I said, you know how Bristol can be, obviously, too. This track can chew up cars and spit them out, as we've seen so many times in this racetrack before in this series. So the field of 41 cars lined up here. Pits, of course, are on both the front stretch and the back stretch at Bristol. That's what makes this track so unique. So that all said here, let's get the command to fire the engines for this, the Food City 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
And give the fire engines as we get some racing here today on this .533 mile racetrack here. As the field rolls off a pit road, we'll be back for the green flag and the start right after this. A Chevy Ford front row here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Seth Cole and Keith Batson leading them down. Pace car is on the pit road, and look for the green flag, and we are racing at Bristol. A great start by Seth Cole as he and Keith Batson leading them down here. Second one gets kicked up the racetrack here by Matt McIntyre up to third position now. Shelton trying to follow him, as the laps here do not take very long at Bristol, about 15 seconds a lap. And to the lead now goes Keith Batson in car number 21, as he has won here at Bristol before. Hoping to get his first victory of the season. Remember, we run 6 races so far this season, and we have had 6 different winners here so far. Seth Cole's in second position. Third is Matt McIntyre. Fourth is Jessica Shelton. Fifth is Kyle Matthews. And now looking for fifth now is Dylan Young, along with Levi McIntyre. And you're riding the back bumper of Dylan Young's car, looking right in the front of Levi McIntyre's machine, and Kyle Matthews and Dylan's post-heat as well too. As Young and Matthews both up the racetrack right now. Now you're running inside Dylan's car. As you watch the front of the field right there, Jessica Shelton takes second position now front. Matt McIntyre's yellow flag flies for the first time here today at Bristol. And, well, we got cars to go dip into the inside of the racetrack here, and cars getting all kinds of out of shape. And it was Laura Chung who caused the first caution flag of the day on lap number 4. And it actually all started with Mitchell Collins in the 70 car as he gets turned by Shea Dairyman in the double zero, or I should say the zero machine. Actually, Collins got hit by the 55 car of Rob Evans. As he gets into the inside wall here. Moves back up the track here. Now watch him. Gets right into the Laura Chung car. Oh, and her and Fitzwater gets right up the wall right there. And his car gets into a series of barrel roll gyrations here as it destroys that number 97 Oldsmobile. And Fitzwater's car is not really all that worse. And Fitzwater's car is really all that worse for wear too. So. Lights are off on the pace car. Laura Chung, the only car out of the race here because of that crash. Keith Batson is your leader. Second is Jessica Shelton. Third position is Matt McIntyre. Seth Cole, the pole sitter, is in fourth position. Fifth is Dylan Poteet. Sixth is Aaron Macklin. He won his season at Richmond on a short track, so he maybe go 2 in a row on a short track here this season. Levi McIntyre's in seventh position. Eighth right now is Zach Winkle. Ninth is Dylan Young. And Johnny Gardner runs in 10th position right now. As the field comes off corner number 4. About to get set for the restart here. You're riding with Levi McIntyre. And you want to know what happened? You want to know what a restart looks like? Inside the car. Oh, there you go. Restart happening at lap number 12 in this race here. Right with McIntyre in 7th position right now. Up ahead of him is Aaron Macklin in 6th. And up the high side goes Batson. To the low side goes Jessica Shelton. And Jessica leads her first lap of the race. Jess has won here at Bristol before, but it's been quite a while back. Seth Cole goes to the low side. Seth will take second position from Matt McIntyre. Tries to. Keith Batson, meantime, hung up to the high side. Aaron Macklin goes to the low side. Gets by him. Up the high side now go several cars here, including Batson, Matt McIntyre, Levi McIntyre, and Dylan Poteet. Up the high side, Kyle Matthews trying to get 2 cars in one fell swoop. As they go down through turns 3 and 4 now, Matthews gets by McIntyre. Now sets his sights on Keith Batson in car 21. Kyle started his race in 9th position. That's where he runs right now, is in 9th. And Zachary Fitzwater is on pit road right now for an unscheduled pit stop. Off turn number 2 they come. Yellow flag flies for the second time here today at Bristol Motor Speedway. And it's Kev Shearer and Travis Furness and the 47 car of Zed Weinstein who's crashed. Jessica Shelton will win the race back to the start-finish line for the lead. 12 car of Ryan George also involved in that crash as well too. As we'll look against what happened on lap number 17 of this race. And Zed Weinstein and Joshua Osborne getting together. Weinstein gets loose right there. He goes right into the 75 of Travis Furness. And Kev Shear, just an innocent victim there. And Chelsea Bowles gets right into the 71 car of Shear. And then Kev Shear's car, much like we saw Laura Chung, barrel rolls down through turns 3 and 4. 12 car of Ryan George also involved in it. So Kev Shear Racing Tech not having a good day at Bristol, obviously. As the Weinstein and Furnace cars both damaged up a little bit right there. And there's the damaged up number 47 Hawaiian Punch Buick of Zed Weinstein here. He's in 36th position right now in this race. Field now heading through turns 3 and 4 right now. Cars out of the race are Travis Furness in the 75 car, along with Zachary Fitzwater, Ryan George, Kev Shear, Rob Evans, and Laura Chung. Those cars out of the race. Zed Weinstein is the only car not on the lead lap. He is in 36th position as the green flag flash back underway here at Bristol. Keep an eye on the 47 car Zed Weinstein. He could be a bit of trouble for the leaders here. And Weinstein, you remember, won this race in season number 4 and one of the most famous Bristol finishes. And oh, he got turned by Gardner! Gardner's into the wall through turns number 1 and 2! And that will be the yellow flag for the 3rd time here today. No, it will not! No yellow! Well, Johnny's going to be having a little talk with Zed Weinstein in the garage area over that one there as he got turned, come off turn number 4. But as well as I'm about to mention about Zed Weinstein, he won this race in season 4 and one of the most famous finishes we had in this Castrol GTX Cup Series. Do you remember that finish? Where it came down between, it looked like it was going to come down between two of the Dawsons. It looked like it was going to come down between two of the Dawsons, Michael and John. And those two got into each other, come off turn number 4, spun across the white flag, and caused the god-awful pileup in turns 1 and 2, and gave the lead and the win to Zed Weinstein in that race. And of course, a lot of you probably remember my famous voice crack I had in that race too. That finish was almost like a cross between Donnie and Kale's Daytona 579 and Earnhardt and Ricky Red Wilkesboro 89 almost. But right now, Seth Cole is closing up on Jessica Shelton right now. Shelton leads this race. 2nd position is Seth Cole. 3rd is Aaron Macklin. 4th is Kat Besson. And Zach Rogers at the number 5 position right now as they come off turn number 2. Matthews is in 6th position. The McIntyres, Matt in 7th. 8th is Levi. Levi tries to go up underneath Matt for position now. On board with Levi McIntyre, car number 17. Followed his Ohio buddy, Kyle Matthews. Ninth position right now is Jordan Anderson, who's making his way through the field nicely in the number 51 machine. Behind him is Phil Parker in 10th position. Keith Batson's 11th. 12th right now is Zach Winkle. 13th is Nathan Hudson. 14th is Dylan Young. 15th is Dylan Poteet. That's how they run right now. There's Poteet up the track right now. Jay Jefferson's going to go by him in 64 car. That's 15th and 16th right now on your screen. Colton Schwartz is 17th. 18th is Shay Derryman. 19th is Daniel Bouchard. 20th is William Brock. 21st is Chelsea Bowles. 22nd is Matt Haas. He started his race dead last year, remember. Cole Deaver in 23rd position. 24th is Mike Becker. 25th is now Quentin Moore. Trent Dunham is 26th. I should say Trent Dunham's 26th, James Sykes is 27th, 28th is Joshua Osborne, matching his car number. They're on board with Joshua and number 28, the Hardy's Chevrolet. Osborne started the season fast, but the pole was things on the line. But season's not quite gone what Osborne has hoped, though, and this is one of Joshua's home tracks, too. He's been to Bristol many times, once for a cup race and several things for NHRA. This is the drag for Jack Traction is actually right across the street from Bristol Motor Speedway in the back. Losing up this one more than he beat it. Charles Sanford's 28th position right now. 29th is Jesse Turner. 30th is James Sykes again. 31st is Johnny Gardner. 32nd is Stephen Cohen. 33rd is Mitchell Collins. 34th is Jacob Thibodeau. 35th is Zed Weinstein. And change for the lead. Seth Cole's gotten by Jessica Shelton to take the lead here at Bristol. As Seth tries to hold on for two, but Jess says, "Nuh-uh, Seth, you've led a nut. I want to take the lead back." They've gotten around the lap car Zed Weinstein and number 47 Hawaiian Punch Buick. That puts Zed 2 laps down right now, and as we have completed now 42 laps in the books, and we're down to 35 laps remaining. Jess looks low on Seth there, and Seth to the outside. Tries to cut, and he cuts down on Jess, but Jess still holding her line. Battle for the lead developing here as they go into turn number 3 here. Seth pulls back ahead now. Aaron Macklin gets around Cat Batson for 3rd position now, and he's closing up on those front 2 cars. So those laps don't take very long here, about 15 seconds a lap here at Bristol, and that's how fast this race goes. This laps go by here at Bristol. We now completed 45 laps. We're now down to 30 laps remaining. Zach Rogers in 4th position. Cat Batson's dropped to 5th. We continue to watch this battle between Seth and Jess. And these two battled out for the win a few seasons back at Bristol Motor Speedway here, and it was, I believe, Shelton winning that race in the Food City 500 few seasons back. And if I remember correctly, we actually had this mod when that race happened too. But this 2-car battle for the lead may soon turn into a 4-car battle for the lead right now, as Aaron Macklin and Zach Rogers close up and throw in a 5th car with Cat Batson in that mix too. Levi McIntyre's in 6th position ahead of another McIntyre, Matt in 7th, and Kyle Matthews running in 8th position right now. Matthews was the points leader, and he dropped 4 positions after a subpar finish at Texas in a battle for the lead. Shelton to the lead again now on Seth Cohen. Jess goes back out front. But Seth Cole ain't giving up though in that number 52 car. Now Aaron Macklin has pulled up to the back bumper of that number 52 Chevrolet. Ford in 1st, Chevy 2nd, Pontiac in 3rd, Ford in 4th, and a Buick a Ford and a Chevrolet in 5th. Seth back down low. Jess leads that lap, and here comes Seth to the low side again, trying to go for the lead again as through turns 1 and 2. He comes to the inside. Jess slams the door in Seth's face. Neither one of those two knows what Aaron Macklin's going to do back there too in an 88 car. He may play the wild card in all this. Seth moves Jess up the track, and here comes Seth for the lead once again, and he takes it through 1 and 2. And Jess falls back in line now in the number 9 car. Now what's she going to do back there? And now suddenly Levi McIntyre's close to the back of the 5th place car, Zach Rogers, and here he comes to the inside of Rogers in number 98, and let's see what happens in 1 and 2. And Levi goes to 5th ahead of Rogers, and he gets kicked off the track. Matt McIntyre goes by him in 44, tries to, I should say. And 43, Kyle Matthews moves in there as well. And And Kyle sticks his nose at Pontiac to the inside of Zach Chevy. And Kyle goes into 7th. Maybe 6th now as he goes to the inside of Matt McIntyre in 44. Keith Batson's in 9th and Phil Parker's in 10th position now. Lap traffic up ahead of the Seth Cole and Jessica Shelton cars. As they come to the start-finish line, we'll have 17. We'll be down to 17 laps remaining. This will complete lap number 58. Seth Cole won his season at Atlanta Motor Speedway. He's trying to break the string of 6 winners in the first 6 races of the season. Jessica Shelton would like to continue it. She has not yet won the season. She can make it 7 for 7. Her and Kat Batson and Levi McIntyre, those 3 could do it. Aaron Macklin is also one of the 6 drivers who's won the season as well too. Macklin won the season at Richmond. Seth looks to the low side now and puts Jacob Thibodeau a lap down in the 33 machine. Shelton staying on the back bumper of that 52 car. What's going to happen in turn number 1? And there comes Aaron Macklin for 2nd place now in the 88 car. He moves Shelton up the high side, and now Macklin goes to 2nd and brings Kat Batson with him in that number 15 car. And that's let Seth Cole pull away just a little bit right there. Whoa! Thibodeau about got into Shelton's car now through turns 3 and 4. Off turn number 4 they come here, and let's see what happens in turn number 1. And Shelton dodges that bullet right there. And yeah, if you're trying to race for the win, though, you do not want a lap car suspension. That's what Levi McIntyre's got right there. Got to contend with in that 17 machine. Thibodeau's 34th. As I mentioned, he's a lap down now. And the laps are clicking off. We'll be down to 11 laps remaining here at Bristol. Actually, make that 10 laps remaining now, I should say. Seth Cole looking for his 2nd victory of the season. He won it at Atlanta. But Aaron Macklin also looking for his 2nd. Kat Batson looking for her 1st. Check the interval throughout those last few laps. There's 41 hundredths of a second the last few laps. Now Kat looks to the low side. She's gonna get past Macklin off turn number 4. And that little move cost let Seth pull away now. Batson's gonna bring Jessica Shelton with her. It's now 78 hundredths of a second, that time by between the 1st and 2nd place cars. Seth trying to keep it smooth these last few laps here. 700's knocked off that last time by. Seth Cole brings it in through turns 3 and 4. This time by completes lap number 70. We'll have 5 laps remaining. And 66 hundredths of a second now between the 1st and 2nd place cars here. Kat keeps knocking it off about 5 hundredths a lap, and it's not going to cut it. Lap car up ahead in the form of Mitchell Collins there. I don't know if he's going to give Seth any trouble these last few laps or not. 3 laps remaining. Kat Batson still trying to close. They go through turns number 3 and 4 now. Seth will come down now for 2 laps remaining. And Kat's really closing up now. Let's see what the margin is this time by. She knocked it off at 10th. It's 46 hundredths that time by. You see in the white flag this time by Seth Cole in the Broadway Motors Chevrolet car 52. Sees the white flag. He has 1 lap remaining in the Boot City 500. It'll be his 2nd victory of the season. He won the season at Atlanta Motor Speedway. in the Quick Lane Motorcraft 500. He'll break it through turns 3 and 4 right now. And say hello to your first repeat winner this season. Seth Cole wins the Food City 500. Seth Cole in the Broadway Motors Chevrolet, car number 52, goes to victory lane here today. Kat Batson comes home second. Jessica Shelton finishes third. Fourth will go to Levi McIntyre. Aaron Macklin will finish fifth. Sixth to Zach Rogers. Seventh to Kyle Matthews. Eighth to Matt McIntyre. Ninth to Keith Batson. And 10th will go to Nathan Hudson. Kat Batson tried to close up in his last few laps, but couldn't quite get there. Margin of victory was 38 hundredths of a second. That the margin of victory in this race here. Rest of the finishing order for you here will be Phil Parker in 11th. 12th will go to Dylan Poteet. Jordan Anderson, a solid run here today, finishing 13th. 14th will go to 14th will go to Dylan Young. 15th will go to Zach Winkle. Then Jay Jefferson 16th. 17th will go to Colton Schwartz. 18th to Chelsea Bowles, 19th to Cole Deaver, and Joshua Osborne was 28th. The last time we talked about him, he finishes in 20th today. Jesse Turner, 21st, then William Brock, 22nd. 23rd was Charles Sanford. 24th was Quentin Moore. Trent Dunham, 25th. Johnny Gardner, 26th. Then Mike Becker, 27th. Shay Derryman, 28th. 29th, Daniel Bouchard. 30th will go to Matt Haas. 31st was Stephen Cohen. 32nd, James Sykes. And Mitchell Collins was the last car to finish on the lead lap in 33rd position. The two cars that were a lap or more down here were Jacob Thibodeau and Zed Weinstein. They were the last two finishers of this race. Cars out of the race were Travis Furness, Zachary Fitzwater, Ryan George, Kev Shear, Rob Evans, and Laura Chung. were the last finishers on the running order. So average speed 97.003. Seth Cole, the president of the NNSCRA, gets his second victory of the season. Becomes the first two-time winner this season. He won in Atlanta, and now he wins today at Bristol. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got interactions, we got gaming videos, we got in our online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole desires for whatever the president of the NNSCRA and race winner today, Seth Cole desires for his channel. Be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup series, which is also on this channel. In full swing as well too. And for our other NNSCRA series, the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup series, be sure to subscribe to Thrashmania899's channel for that series as well too. And then he will get you going in that series as well too. So some of the best offline series are under the NNSCRA are under the NNSCRA umbrella, and you will not regret checking those races out neither. And I guarantee you, both Seth and Levi do a better job than I do as well too. So that will do it today at Bristol Motor Speedway. Congratulations again to Seth Cole, the winner of the Food City 500. For now, this is James Cole. It's been a production of the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best. We will see you in the brushy mountains of North Wilkesboro for the First Union 400.
Greg, did you have any ignition problems?